Guys, it is Manic back here. Got a bit of a different video for you guys today because I'm going to be reviewing Avengers x-sanction comic that just hit today as part of a 4-part miniseries. It also came out along with Carnage USA, which I'll be reviewing in another video. So yeah, on to Avengers x-sanction. This is a miniseries that's going to be leading up to Avengers versus the X-Men, which is going to be Marvel's big thing next year in 2012. But now we've got Cable versus the Avengers. So if you don't know who Cable is, there are 3 main factors about him that you'll need to know. Basically, 1, he's a time traveller. 2, he caught a techno-organic virus that he learnt to control so it doesn't kill him. And 3, he has a daughter. Those are the 3 basic things you need to know about him. You can always look it up on Wikipedia or the Marvel database if you want to know more. Now, the last storyline involving Cable was actually Cable's death in an arc called Second Coming. Basically, he was holding open a time portal for Wolverine and the X-Force team to go through, and in short, that allowed the virus to take over and caused him to explode. So that's the last thing we saw, which we were led to believe that he was dead. But of course, he's not. He's back now in x-sanction. Actually, the preview to this, the preview comic, put it quite nicely. Basically, sums up the series. As you can see, it's got the variant cover, and just says 1 day, 1 mission, no mercy. It's pretty much the theme of this mini-series. So I'm going to open it up, just flick through so you can see some of the artwork while I go over the story. So basically, at the start, the Avengers are fighting the Lethal Legion, as they do, just being the Avengers. But they don't know that Cable's actually watching. Now, Cable manages to capture Falcon, and he uses him as bait to draw Captain America in. So Captain America and Cable are having a little face-off, a little 1v1, and all this time, while having the face-off, Cable's getting flashbacks. As you can see, that's where he exploded. He's having flashback. And basically, it's a nuclear winter, as you can see there. He doesn't quite know what's going on. But he meets an old friend. That's just adverts, ignore that. So he meets an old friend who tells him that Earth couldn't have been saved. They needed Hope there, which is Cable's daughter. And basically, Hope wasn't there, so Earth couldn't be saved. Obviously, Cable's pretty annoyed because his daughter's died. Wants to know who was responsible. He says the Avengers. So in order to save his daughter, Cable travels back in time. Just before that though, his old friend tells him that Cable will only have about 24 hours to live because the virus has gone into overload, and so he's only got 24 hours to take out all the Avengers and save his daughter in the future. So like I said, he goes back in time. He take out the Avengers. That's why he's here. At the end of this comic, coming up, you see Captain America is basically restrained. Here it is now. He manages to restrain Captain America and just holds a gun to his head, and that is the end of the comic. Of course, as to be continued. In the next issue, we have Cable versus Iron Man. So that'll be pretty interesting to see what happens there. Obviously, a guy from the future against a guy who thinks himself to be futuristic. So that'll be a pretty cool face-off. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the story develops. Actually, I really like the artwork in this comic. I really enjoyed reading it. I'm looking forward to the rest of the series. So yeah, looking forward to the next one. I recommend you get it. If you're either looking for something to read or you're either a Cable or Avengers fan. Very cool little series. Looking forward to the next installment, like I said. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So comment, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for Carnage USA and the next issue of this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.